Hey, happy Thursday. We have a bell ringer to do, so let's do it. So this is, I think, the last question we're going to do from your first benchmark. It's another one that we didn't do too hot on, but I think I know why. We're going to just keep working on these types of problems until we get it, because we're going to get it, because we always do. All right, so what's the question say? The incomplete model shows a process the cell goes through to form a new cell. So we know that this is the process in which we are creating and replacing old cells with a new cell. So we've got a cell, goes through something. This part right here, there was a second question on your benchmark that asked you about the third step in whatever process this is, so that's why that one is missing, but we don't really need that for this question. And then something else happens, and then bam, we've got two new cells. So what process is shown in the model? We have chromosome duplication, DNA formation, meiosis, and mitosis. Now, if this were showing chromosome duplication, we would be looking at just chromosomes copying each other. And we're not really looking at chromosomes here. Like it says, we're looking at a cell. So the whole cell, everything within the cell is going to be copied. So it's not going to be A. DNA formation, kind of same thing as the first option as choice A. It's not really looking at just the DNA strands. Remember, that's that double-sided ladder-looking thing. We're not really looking at that right now, are we? We're talking about cells. So where we really got tripped up, which again, I'm not shocked by this because this is the hardest stuff we're learning all year, is half of us seem to pick meiosis and half of us seem to pick mitosis. Remember that meiosis is the formation of those gametes or those sex cells, and you are going to get 4 new haploid cells that are not identical to each other. With mitosis, that is when you're just replacing those dead and old body cells. So you're going to get 2 new cells that are identical copies. And one thing I really want us to remember, because I think this is what's going to help us remember the difference between the two, mitosis has that T in it. When you see T, think 2. So we have 2 new cells forming. So this process here that we are looking at is mitosis. And again, we know because we've got 2 new cells. So go ahead and type your answer, and I'll see you down there at direct instruction.